you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath.
Feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. Blustering fool! You seek to fear Falter, Lord of Asgard? And so it begins.
Each injury you have done, my son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. Truly, dear friend, I worry, Walter, Lord of Asgard. You should never have come to my home.
I will close your mouth with steel! Each injury you have done my son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath.
Each injury you have done my son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. I fear a dark destiny awaits. Do you falter, Lord of Asgard? You should never have come to my home.
I close your mouth with steel! Your dog ambitions end here, Sutter! You will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath.
You will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath.
Each injury you have done, my son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. You look cold, puppy. Let me warn you. Do you falter, Lord of... You should never have come to my home. And so it begins.
Each injury you have done, my son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. Truly, dear friend, I worry you falter, Lord of Asgard. You should never have come to my home.
I will close your mouth with steel! My son, you will feel them tenfold!
I feel nothing but your empty breath. Unwell. Do you falter, Lord of Asgard? You should never have come.
Feel stronger.
Each injury you have done my son, you will feel them tenfold!
Taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits came to your docks.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
Tarben, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking, battle-scarred warriors had washed up. Said you had settled in the center of Mercia. Taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits came to your dock.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
I did not take you for a baker when we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft, is that right?
I have always enjoyed it. And I have always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
A question, Eivor. You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You ask the wrong question. I can stop fighting. But to do so would be to deny the essence of who I am. I think you mean, if I had to stop fighting, what would I become?
No, you've given me the answer I wanted. It's good you found what calls you. A rare and happy thing.
Yes, it's you. Well,
Collecting grain. 36. That's it.
of course.
Is that your usual vendor? He seemed a little surprised to see you.
Did he? Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's no shortage of big bearded men around here, yeah?
I suppose not. About your question earlier, what would I do if I weren't a warrior? I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting to bake bread? The Romans baked bread. The Egyptians baked bread.
It is a fine trade. But is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for, and who care for me. That brings me joy.
Put that way, it is a noble pursuit.
I don't know that it's noble. It is simply what gets me up in the morning. It gives me purpose for the rest of my day.
Need help with your grain?
No need, no need. I'll do the rest myself. Bring it in and put it where I like.
Oh.
You too, Eivor.
Let us join battle together and reap glories back. There is always need for raiders. My chance will come.
Randy mentioned this place. Randy mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army. Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from...
That's terrible.
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed. Ayalskona, Soma, she bellowed the retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos, we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps.
I can find Soma.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
So many fallen Danes. They were fleeing as they fought. have a look, Sunan. Attack on sight here.
Eldon and Wigman drove those days.
Somewhere cannot be far. I should have a look around.
Cattle too. Shame we have to take prisoners at all.
We watch each other's backs!
See you, old friend. Is your Jarlskona nearby?
Not here. Soma dragged the Saxons east from her longship to tire them out and lose them in the fog.
There, a beached longship. Dane markings. Take him to the shelter for warmth.
It's kind of you to ask, but with so...
Eivor of the Raven clan.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantbridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients.
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantbridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Liv.
If I can reunite them, and we retake your city...
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Who is this Wigmund? What does he want?
He's a flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantbridge. He's made many attempts to unseat me before.
Let's find your...
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
strong and hot, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home. Survey the area soon. What was that thing?
That it's foolish to search defenders for so
You
few
told me the
people.
soldiers you lost were your best, vital to retaking the city. You think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as...
Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
I don't deserve this! Leave me! Run!
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran and snagged into a nest of bandits. Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I'm hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp. And as I recover, I'll watch over.
He's a serious man, Galen.
Yes, and a man of the gods. He carries them around. Yes, and a man of the gods. He carries them around in his mind as a tree bears its branches. It makes his mind heavy, but it keeps our spirits light, knowing the gods give us favor.
Thor lends me strength.
You look terrible. What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am, and hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp, and as I recover, I'll watch over the rest with a care that only Freya knows.
He's a serious man, Galen.
Yes, and a man of the gods. He carries them around in his mind as a tree bears its branches. It makes his mind heavy, but it keeps our spirits light, knowing the gods give us favor.
Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
That's right! Tire yourself out! Weak little kittens. Can't even open one barricaded door!
You rot in hell when we're done with you!
You'll suck my toes when I'm standing on your head!
That's clear now.
With me! Watch for my lead!
Soma! I knew I heard someone sweeping the hearth outside. We have plenty. Thinking of starting a new town, in fact. This house being our first.
Birna, I pitched a camp nearby, under a burning beacon. We'll meet you there when I've found the others.
Thank you, Soma. And you as well, Sunbeam. We'll head to the camp now. I'll have everyone singing songs and dancing jigs by the time you get back.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Birna and Galen. Like ice and fire, I'd imagine.
That's well spotted, yes. I like to see variety in the company. They don't always get along.
A group of Danes held captive.
Hung from the tree in the city square.
Follow my lead!
If you would be so kind. I've had quite the day.
Follow on, Leave. Birna and Galen are safe at the camp we've made. Eivor, you meet us there when you're ready. The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow our strength will have returned, and we can retake us. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
They'll be grateful you risked your life to find them. I would be.
Galen, do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the corpse hall. Wait.
Thank you, Jarl's Kona.
Leave. You'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will...
Birna,
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantebridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantebridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
Looks like more of Soma's forces followed the beacon.
The day is new, and the air is bracing. Are you ready for the fight ahead?
Let's take your city back.
That's what I like to hear. Meet me at the western gate of Grant.
Have care you do not enjoy taking orders from anyone but your Jarl back home. I fight for signals.
While you're on this ship, Dag, you fight for me. And for Soma's loyalty.
Finn om dyrgriparen!
We're off. More sail! Sail down! Lower the mast!
Ocean speed.
What are you doing?
Hidden. One on each side of the door. Move when you get the signal and not a moment before. Wigmund! Return Grantebridge to me, Wigmund. No more of our people.
What are we to talk about? You have nothing I need. Worth, but...
I built this town. From a mud hut to a
Leave! Go die in the muck where you belong, heathens!
Wigmund.
Ha! I command Grantebridge!
Let me give you some advice, old bear. It's with fire.
Now! Danes of Grantebridgeshire! Retake what's yours! Throw Patrick! You must free your blood!
Oh, God! We have this!
I'm at your side, Soma.
Wigman since we breached the wall. Regroup at the Longhouse. We'll surely find them there. Death for any Saxon breathing.
There, that's the one!
No mercy.
They stripped the dog up!
Grant me strength!
Wigmund! You cannot hide from me forever! Come face your death!
Heathen eels! Wigmund is gone! He's gone! Damn you! Who's that?
Any man who fights for Wigmund dies! Let your...
No sign of Wickman here. He may be hiding within the city walls. Shall we search?
No. He'll be gone. Count on it. Arger coward. But we've struck a bold claim to... Walk with me. I want you to sound our battle horn to announce our victory. Let all the Shire know that Grantebridge is retaken. The sound of the horn means prosperity, long life, bounty.
Why me?
Why not? You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide. Let the wind from your lungs breathe life back into my city. Look at you all! Warriors! Handsome! Beautiful! Blood-soaked! Grantebridge is ours once again! Tomorrow, you will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast as gods!
I did. But were you celebrating?
The night of the attack, I heard sounds of bloodshed coming from the Longhouse. In moments, the city was over, so I called a retreat. We all have our one day, but not like that. Not that day.
I have heard this before. That the Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
In all my time in Grantbridge, this tunnel was my most careful project. The best kept secret in the city.
Now 100 or more Saxons know the smell of it.
The only people who knew about this tunnel were me, and the 3 in my inner circle.
You believe you were betrayed?
I know I was.
By whom?
That is where I hesitate. Between Leif, Galin, and Birna, I cannot say. I hoped you might lend me your wits. You are a fresh ally. I
promised you I'd help secure your
Good. I sent meat with them.
A betrayal so wicked, I cannot imagine.
I need...
You have me.
Thank you. And here, a gift.
The markets are up and running again, so Soma doesn't waste time.